Hello, friends. Welcome. This is Yoav Melamed and Naomi Pisinich.
Hello.
We're um, we're broadcasting from Israel, and here to convey our love and gratitude
Jai.
for the VBC. And so we're gonna have a little conversation between us about why we love the VBC and how it influenced our lives and how we took part in it. So why don't we start, Naomi?
All right.
What feels strongly, what arises strongly when you think about the VBC and how it contributed to your what you became or how you shaped your life?
I absolutely love the BBC. I'm so glad of its existence. It's helped me on so many levels. Really, it's when I think about it, a huge shift in my consciousness has been
Mm.
marked through the BBC.
Mhm.
Individually, community, organizational connections within the community,
Mhm.
just my whole outlook on fun as well,
Uh-huh.
and how to have fun with people and enjoy
Right.
colors and music and
Right.
life and vibrance and
Right.
the celebration of those things, having it be monumental and collective.
Right.
Yeah, that's the essence of the BBC for me.
Mhm. Mhm.
Music, laughter,
Mhm.
joy, colors, and co-creation.
Yeah, it is very fun, and that's a big part of how it is evolving so quickly, and how it is just kind of maintaining itself for years, like every year, just um, different different people, but with the same kind of energy of giving, contributing, just kind of form themselves together and create the community of VBC every year again. So it's something about the VBC, something about the nature of it or the essence of it that moves on. The people sometimes change, even though it's mostly a core group of people that hold it together, which are
As long as we've
need to
been
be.
there for the last 3 years.
Yeah, but other than the fun, the fun aspect should be acknowledged. But what is it that is unique about the VBC?
Hmm. The BBC is unique in, well, many ways. I see it as an inspirational model for how our future, how we can move towards co-creating our future, really can look like in a sustainable way. Teaching each other what we know, learning, open, creating space in which to have this exchange. Uh, yeah, yeah, many ways. And within those, you have created quite a niche of networking between communities. Maybe you could share a little bit about that.
Right. Yes. A very good example of how these um, different movements that are created create form together to create a paradigm shift, and just like how the connections of the dot really happens. I think my life is a good example. VBC is something I've been involved with for a few years, coming every year and volunteering and helping out and really trying to be as much as big part of it as I can just to help it manifest. And last year we hosted the Gaia University orientation there. Not the orientation, just presentation about Gaia University with Andrew Langford, who is one of the founders. And so I hosted as VBC. I hosted the workshop and helped Andrew facilitate it, and then I joined Gaia myself. So now I'm in Gaia. So this is already a connection. VBC got me to Gaia, and now Gaia is coming back in 2010 to do the orientation in the VBC time, in correspondence to the VBC time, and having maybe some of the people talk during VBC, and so kind of the communities interchange, and for me it's also a circle, a triangle, because Tryon Life Community Farm, where I lived and you lived with me for a while, we got to know them through the VBC. And now Gaia is going to be hosted maybe in Tryon Life Community Farm for the period of the Gaia University orientation. So it's just all the different communities kind of sharing their resources and try to uplift each other, try to see how we can really most effectively use every movement or every realm in the movement to create this something bigger, this paradigm shift, this creation of the new reality or the future in all the realms of life. It's really beautiful.
Mm. Thank you so much, BBC. Was there anything you wanted to say else?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what, but I will say another thing. I will think about it for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, BBC, because we've been enjoying it very much. We've been loving the dancing, we've been loving the bands, and all the speakers are so inspiring always.
And all of the workshops and the beauty that you spread around Portland and throughout the world.
I think it's a really integral part of the community of Portland that is so strong and so unified and just so diverse and so colorful and so really harmony in action. Very beautiful and very energizing. I feel very inspired by the BBC. I constantly think, how can I use the BBC framework to where does it fit in other places in my life? If I'm not in Portland during that time, how can I create something similar in the cultural circumstances that I'm in? And it created some really beautiful things. The movement is continuing and it's really spreading out across the globe.
Yeah, it's a good example of a community that's taken full use of its resources and recognizes, acknowledges, is aware of the abundant resources that Portland has and takes them and creates something so magnificent out of nothing.
Yeah. Cool, great. So we said enough. We spoke a little bit. I hope that this will integrate well into the mega movie or the meta movie about the BBC. We are happy to take part in it.
Yeah, and I'll be missing you all this next coming up year. I'll be in India for the year, holding you deep in my heart.
Naomi will be in India sending us some love, and I will try to be there in May and help it manifest again. So I'm looking forward to working with all of you again and seeing you out in the streets. Have a great year until then.
Yeah, there's one more thing that I'd like to say as well about that, and just actually sending people off. I think that the BBC, I've seen this pattern going on of inspiring, uplifting, and then sending forth into the world. Thank you.
Jai Gurudev Namo Namah Shivaya.
Gurudev.
Peace in the Middle East and in Portland.
In the Northwest.
Bye bye.
Bye.